All right, we should be live. Sorry for the short delay. We're dealing with some technical difficulties. Apparently, this program is not a huge fan of Apple products and Safari, so we had to quick bump over to Chrome, and now we're ready to rock. So for those of you who tune into this and don't know me, my name is Dr. Jeremy Pfau. I am the owner and operator at Experience Wellness Chiropractic. Most of you will know exactly who I am. We see you every week in the office, and we're sharing the screen tonight with a good friend and colleague of mine, Dr. Jeff Steiba, who is our essential oil expert extraordinaire. He's a good friend of mine. We've been working in this business together alongside each other for a long time, through chiropractic, through essential oils, through leadership, mentorship, all that kind of stuff. And I can't wait to bring him back to our office next week. He's been doing all of our essential oil workshops and all of our educational materials through this for years, because it's what he does. He's an absolute expert, and I am not. I'll be quite honest with you. I am a chiropractor, and that is it. That is what I do. That's my passion. But the biggest thing, one of the biggest questions we get in the office is, what do you do to help your kids? What do you do to help stay healthy? Obviously, we're here getting adjusted. What more can we be doing? What more can we be doing outside of the office? And so this is one of the biggest resources that we use in my family with my kids. And I know Dr. Jeff he's just a wealth of knowledge. He's been doing these, like I said, for years. And every time we do this workshop, people want it again and again. The biggest thing we get requests for is the Essential Oils Basic Workshop. People, whenever we put specialties on it, people want the basics. They want back to it's fundamentals. It's blocking and tackling, to go back to the start of football season, because that's really what gets the job done. So Jeff, tell us a little bit about what to expect next week at your workshop, and why you have such a deep passion for doTERRA and essential oils.
Well, first thing, I'm more into shoot, pass, skate than block, tackle, whatever you said. But no, man. So we're so passionate, and my wife is going to be there too. And this is the first, so this is the first time at your office that Megan will be there. But we're absolutely couldn't be more excited about essential oils. And the more that we learn about it, the deeper that we dive into them, we realize how actually rich that they are and the impact that they can have in people's lives. Like just today, for example, I just got a text from a gal. She had been suffering from TB, tuberculosis, and texted me. We had a class out. Her name is Lynn. She's in Michigan, but her doctor wanted to put her on this 4-month protocol of heavy drugs, pharmaceuticals. She's like, Jeff, what oils can I use? So I gave her the oil protocol to use, and I'm like, hey, we'll try this for a few months. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then you can always do the pharmaceutical route, but do this first, because this is plant-based medicine. Plant-based medicine has never changed over thousands of years. The only thing that's changed is the way that we distill the oils just gets stronger as we learn more and more and more. So the oils today are much more powerful than they were, thousands of years ago in Australia with Melaleuca or whatever oil it is. But her TB, her blood test came back today, it's gone. So it's completely destroyed, and she doesn't need to go on this 4-month heavy dose of pharmaceuticals. And because the oils did such an amazing job, and it's just what they do in killing bacteria, viruses, parasites, whatever. So the reason to go back to your question, the reason I'm so excited about this stuff is because essential oils and the right essential oils, the reason why they work, it's not some sort of magic. It's not some sort of will it work for me kind of thing. It's just plain chemistry. And once you understand the chemistry behind the essential oil, no matter what the condition, no matter what you're using them for, if you're just using them for emotional clarity, to help you focus, to help do better in school, or you're actually using them for more life-threatening conditions, as long as you understand just a tiny bit, just a little bit of the chemistry, you'll always know what oils to use to help with whatever you're using them for. So from a children perspective, from a raising healthy kids, it's one of the easiest things to do that makes the greatest impacts into your child's health and your family's health. Besides, I always say that the easiest thing to ever do for your health is go to your chiropractor and you lay on the table, like you just lay there, and then they take care of you. You just have to drive. So it's like that's the easiest possible thing, but something you can do at home that is so simple and so impactful is just applying essential oils for different preventative measures, and also when things come up. I mean, it's so powerful and impactful into people's lives. So that's, I guess, to answer your question, that's why we're so passionate about this.
Dive into you use the term plant-based medicine, and I love that term. I've heard you expand on it a little bit before. What really does that mean? So where do these oils come from? How do they, we won't get into how they work in the individual oils, but just talk a little bit about that term.
Well, we get a little Christian here, but we believe that, you know, God created everything on this planet to help us heal from whatever ailment that we suffer from ever. And so from an internal perspective, from a nervous system perspective, removing any type of interference will help your body heal, of course. From a plant-based medicine perspective, there are 7,500 plants in the world that create aromatic essential oils. And essential oils, every plant contains oil. Some are therapeutic, some are not. But the ones that have therapeutic essential oils, when we use those oils, it changes the biochemistry of our body. It impacts our physiology. The molecules cross the blood-brain barrier and affect all aspects of our neurology, our physiology, our biochemistry. So when we're talking about plant-based medicine, the plant's first line of defense for their own immune system is the oil that plant creates. So God gave plants the essential oils to protect themselves, just like he gave us an immune system. The plant's immune system is the oil. And when we, you know, like, the essential oils are incredibly potent, meaning it takes a tremendous amount of biomass of plant to actually distill enough oil that we can actually use. And when we use those essential oils, and we just need a few drops, 3 drops is therapeutic, but it makes incredible impact into our life. So when we say plant-based medicine, it's medicine, what we would consider medicine, not that was created in a lab by a pharmaceutical company, but something that's already on this earth that was created that we can use to make a dramatic impact into our health.
I love that. So the essentials workshop that we're hosting, we really basically cover the home essentials kit, which is the original 10 that you really kind of talk about, dive into. Why don't you just quick buzz through what those 10 are, just so people kind of get an idea of it, and then any other quick things that you want to tease before the workshop next week.
Yeah, so I mean, the basic 10, like, if like our mission, our passion is like every family in the world should have at least these 10, because these 10 oils can cover, I mean, a lot of what you're gonna encounter in life as far as your health goes. But the 10 basic oils, I'll just rattle them off quick. We're in the workshop next week. We're going to cover frankincense, melaleuca, lavender, lemon, a blend called Breathe, Deep Blue, oregano, digestin, and I'm missing one. It'll come to On Guard. Yeah, On Guard. So those are the 10. And we used to call this class the Medicine Cabinet Makeover, because, I mean, most of what, you know, if you're new to natural healthcare, one of the first things that we want to empower you to do is replace the over-the-counter drugs that are in your medicine cabinet, and replace those things with natural products like essential oils, supplements, etc., so that you get a greater impact, 0 side effects, and your family is much, much healthier. So those are the 10 basic oils, and we go in depth on each of these 10 to really cover the chemistry behind them, exactly what they do in our body. We pass them around, you can experience them, but yeah, those are really the main 10. I mean, there's 76 essential oils and blends. We won't cover all 76. We'll cover the 10 to start.
And then, on the comment section below, there's always a couple, we have all these oils at our office as well, so you can dig through them. We have the entire Every Oil kit there. So comment below if there's something specifically that you want to address, if there's a condition that you have specific interest in, because there's always, there's always some extra time, and I want to make sure that if you're there and you have specific questions, that we can make sure to get those answered. And yeah, I mean, put your questions right on here. I don't want to, give away too much or take up too much time tonight, because this is really just to go, hey, get to our workshop next week. It's next Tuesday night. It's the 18th. It's right in our office at 6:30. It's filling up fast. We do have limited seating because it's not the biggest space in the world, but we'll put as many people as we can in the room, because this information is so powerful, especially moving into fall and flu season and back to school stuff, and how you can really like supercharge your kids. They're all in the office getting extra adjustments if they need it, to boost their immune system. But what can you be doing at home to boost the family's immune system, your kid's immune system? I mean, he's going to be talking about getting, sleep issues and respiratory issues and allergy stuff, like all of these different things that people typically just reach in the cabinet for Claritin or inhalers or, sleep medications or cold and flu medications and flu shots, all this different stuff that's just like barraging your system. And what can we be doing just to eliminate the majority of that and really help to clean up your body and help clean up your life, so you can live and experience your best life possible and really truly live to your potential.
And the beauty of it is, like, things happen, like our kids too. Like my daughter is, our newest daughter, I guess. She's 13 weeks old, and you have 3 young ones at home too, Dr. Jeremy. And like our kids do have symptoms, and of course we adjust them, but to help with the symptoms, the first thing we go for is the plant-based medicine, the essential oils. Like my daughter, she's 13, 14 weeks now and starting to teeth. And so she's all congested, and, she's drooling everywhere. And so she's having those types of symptoms. And rather than any sort of pharmaceutical, we just put essential oils on the bottom of her feet, and she gets great results. She can start breathing again, and the congestion clears, and it's amazing. So we want everybody to understand that and everybody to be empowered with that. And that's why, just one simple reason to come to the workshop. So you will leave very, very empowered.
Awesome. On that note, we will put the link to register on our to our Facebook event right in the comments here below. Feel free to share this. You don't have to be a patient in our office to come to this workshop. Bring your family, bring your friends. We want to share this information, and the good news is when they come to get the oils information, we're going to teach them a little bit about chiropractic and your nervous system as well, because Dr. Jeff's a chiropractor too. So that's the foundation. When your nervous system's clear, you process oils better, and they work even more powerfully within your body. Any closing statements from you, Dr. Jeff? Otherwise, we'll call it a night.
No, like even the people that have been to the workshop before, or if you're brand new to essential oils or you're experiencing essential oils, everybody should come, because we're always on the cutting edge of the latest research. So no matter who you are, how long you've been using them, you will learn a ton by coming to this event. And my wife's coming, so she brings a whole different perspective that from the female mom standpoint that us men just don't necessarily have all the time. So that alone is.
I'm so excited to hear her speak. I haven't gotten the opportunity to hear her talk yet, other than on your video stuff that you do. So she's such a wealth of knowledge herself, and nothing trumps the experience of a mother. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Like it's really true. Cool. That's that. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for coming on tonight. We'll see you next week. And for those of you tuning in live, we'll see you guys in the office 6:30 next Tuesday night. Have a good night.
Good night.